Today is Sunday. The clocks have just changed in the UK and it's stage 17 of the Aspark Owl Special Event using the Zenvo TS1. This one you don't need the car gold, but you need it 6 stars and you have to have a couple of epics installed, I believe. I've got 4 installed. Maybe you don't need the epics. I can't tell from the rank of the car. What do I have to do? Beat 152 and get 10 seconds airtime and win the race. Let's do it. So the clock's changed. 6 o'clock is now called 7 o'clock. I don't know how to explain that. It's British summertime. The time we say isn't actually the real time. So the sun is highest in the sky at 1 PM today, not at 12 o'clock, at 1 PM. People say these reasons as to why the clocks change, but to me it just causes problems. And I find it very funny. So whose idea was it to create British summertime? When I looked that up, I can't remember the name of the person, but he was either a builder or an owner of a construction company. Might have been a lord, but he was a big property guy, so someone doing a lot of construction. And then what benefit does a builder get out of inventing daylight saving time, inventing British summertime? It means he can start work an hour earlier and make noise. So we had loads of laws in place saying you can't do construction until 9 AM. Those laws have been in place for quite some time and you can't change those laws. I'll go right. So instead of change those laws, why not change the clock? So then they changed all the clocks. So then they could do the work an hour earlier without changing the law. I think any law that was written before British summertime got created that specifies a time should be clarified to mean that time was GMT, and you can't just manipulate the clock to change whether you're obeying the law or not. It's very Animal Farm-esque to change the clock and then say, oh, I'm not breaking the law anymore because the clock says it's this time. That wasn't a very good lap. I was just talking about daylight saving. But I got all the objectives. I like that none of the events in A9 changed time. Standardized across the world. So I know that this event will start at 10 AM GMT each day, which is now 11 AM British summertime for me. When the clocks change back in the winter, I remember hearing that it's one of the most dangerous days on the roads, because when the clocks suddenly shift back and people are driving home from work, in the old days, pre-COVID, when people were driving home from work, it was suddenly on that day a lot darker than it had been the previous week. And on motorways, on the M25 for example, there supposedly were more accidents. The argument that British summertime somehow helps kids get to school in the winter is nonsense, because the winter time is the correct time. The winter time we use is GMT. It's in the summer we change it from what it's meant to be. And in the summer it's bright all morning and all evening anyway. And at the moment it's bright all the time. I think the whole world should all be at the same time. So I think 12 o'clock should be the same time everywhere. And people should just get up at different times. So we all know it's 12 o'clock. But in one country, 12 o'clock is breakfast time, whereas another it's lunchtime, if that makes sense. Ooh. I'm gonna start buying packs for the Aspark soon. Either today or tomorrow. I'll upload the video when I do start buying them. Nearly at 60,000 tokens. Daylight saving particularly stresses me out because of all the refuse trucks and the council workers in Hammersmith and Fulham. They'll all start making noise at effectively 5:30 a.m. and my body can't recognise the clock change. For me, 6 a.m. is 6 a.m. And it's based on where the sun is. Ah, stole my bottle. Three special events done. Tokens harvested. Good luck, guys. I'm madder than you.